Oh, this is awkward. Sorry, I had one of these things called a booger in my this little nose here. So if that little picking of the nose bothered you, you should probably click away because it's just gonna get weirder from here. Anyways, let's get right into it. So, obviously, we are not in my typical setup, and the reason for that is simply, in fact, you know what? That's going to be our first question. And, the first question comes from this little guy in the background right here, right? His name is Jeffrey, who asks, why the hell are you holding the camera for this Q&A? Well, Jeffrey, thank you for asking that question. Basically, the reason why I'm holding the camera and we're doing one of these, vlog things again is because it is extremely hot. I just finished working out and I don't really want to do my whole setup right now, so we might as well be using this natural light, or not really, it's a translucent light, whatever that thing's called. The light from this thing called a lamp, right? And if you could see my hair moving, my hair moving, I have a fan right here in front of my face to get rid of these little sweaty things that appear for some reason when it gets hot. I don't know why, but my face just starts, getting watery for some reason. If anyone can go ahead and explain to me why, faces can get watery when it's hot, that'd be great. Anyways, second question comes from Mr. Buzzword Trend, who asks, is it called soccer or football? That was his basic question. I don't have it, because we're doing this on the fly. I don't really have my notebook with me. This is a very controversial question. And I know that a lot of you guys are going to get triggered off of this, and a lot of you guys are probably not even going to care, and a lot of you guys don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. So, that seems to go, pretty often in every single video that I upload. Basically, to sum up, this is the #1 lamest YouTuber's conclusion to the whole soccer football dilemma, right? I just want to go ahead and reiterate that this is the #1 lamest YouTuber's opinion, and no one else, all right? #1 lamest YouTuber. So if you're thinking that I am some professor at Harvard who, knows the keys to life, you are mistakenly in the wrong place, and I should, return you your money that you spent on school. Oh wait, this isn't school, this is YouTube? Okay, then we're fine. This is the way I distinguish them. I call one real football, and I call the other one American football. The reason I call it football over soccer is simply because it's played with the foot. That's it. The majority of the time, you're using your foot. I think that's what they were going for when they invented the name football. I know there's another one called, football, and it's American. I also call that one football. I call it American football, even though they don't really use their feet most of the time. They actually grab the ball with their hands for some reason, and they run with it, and then they hug each other to the ground. But I don't yell at people, I don't scream at people, I don't throw drinks at people who call it soccer. It's fine. It doesn't irk me in any way. It's fine. They call it soccer. Americans call it soccer. Australians call it soccer. Is there any other country? No, I think that's pretty much it. I don't mind them for calling it soccer. It's fine. I don't try to explain. I don't try to argue with them. I don't try to, like I said, debate with them, scream, yell at them, throw drinks, throw everything. I don't try to do any of that. I'm not, one who's very into, violence, unless it's in a movie. But yeah, I call it football. You can call it soccer. You can call it football. You can call it whatever you want. That's the whole deal with you being your own person. You can say and do whatever the hell you want, or maybe not in some countries. But my whole point was that you can call it whatever you want. But if you're asking for the #1 lamest YouTuber's comment on this, or commentary or opinion on this, is I call it football. Sometimes I slip up and I say soccer. Sometimes, when I'm out with my American buddies, sometimes I slip up and I call it soccer. It's not a big deal. I don't get yelled at. And because I don't get yelled at when I call it football, I also don't yell at people when they call it soccer. So it's fine. Soccer, football, we know what you're talking about. It's the game that's played with your foot, and you kick the ball in the net, and you celebrate when you do that, and then you go back and redo it again. If you call it football too, man, more power to you. If you call it soccer, more power to you. As long as we can all enjoy this game that was invented like a bazillion years ago, I think we're fine, and that's pretty much it. That's my opinion, and I hope I don't get crucified for having that an opinion on the internet. Third question, and the last question, comes from Steve, hopefully not Steve Harvey, asks, why is it so damn hot? I don't know, Steve. I think it's because it's summer, and I think it's because the sun is a very, very attractive fellow. I mean, look at him. This is a picture of him right there with his sunglasses. Doesn't he look so cool? I mean, the sun is one attractive fellow, and just his attractiveness radiates heat to the whole solar system, and unfortunately we are in that solar system, so we have to deal with the heat, and he feels extra attractive during the summer, which leads to him exposing heat and exceeding the heat levels that he usually does around the year. He goes ahead and decides, you know what, I'm really feeling myself, and I'm gonna go ahead and let the whole universe know about it. But yeah, that's my explanation. But remember, kids or adults who watch these videos, I am not a scientist. I am just a lame guy on the internet. I don't even know how you stumbled on this video, but here we are. Anyways, that's pretty much it. And to end the video this time, I guess, we'll go ahead and end it with that. Here is the sun looking as attractive as ever.